I'm still.
Sure.
There's some choice language, so hopefully.
I don't mind.
She said yes.
So you're gonna be Jonathan. You're Rochelle. You'll be
Sorry, who's you?
Kende.
It's
Kende is Jonathan.
Okay.
You are
me, Julia.
Rochelle. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll be the train conductor as well. And there you can be the grade.
I can be the train conductor.
Yes.
Tina, do you want to come trace some choice language?
No.
And I'll just I'm gonna repeat just a little bit of what I did last time, and just so you know, the only thing that's really happened so far is Jonathan, the main character, has got up, prayed a prayer, gone out to the street, seen a beggar, had an interaction with him, given him money, and then is going to the subway. So I'll start there. What?
Are you moving around?
No, you don't have to. Okay, alright.
It's a lot.
Jonathan pats the beggar's shoulder and walks to the subway station. The beggar stares at him as he descends. A slender gray-eyed man, 40, peels around the street corner. With the tip of his hat to the beggar, he tosses a two of diamonds into the beggar's cup. The gray-eyed man twitches and quickens his pace as he passes the subway. The beggar keeps his eyes on the subway entrance. Interior, subway station, same. Jonathan pulls out his Metro card while walking down the stairs. He swipes in and waits for a train. Rochelle, in her 20s, sits slumped over, waiting. Jonathan looks at her as she fumbles with her pockets. The train arrives. Interior, subway car, same. Jonathan walks in and sits down. He sees Rochelle stumble onto the car, now talking on her glitzy cell phone. Jonathan watches, half interested.
Yeah, he was from that bar we went to last Friday. Such a good dancer. I just wanted to put him on the floor and...
The few passengers around cough to alert her of their presence. Jonathan's face is off, eyes fixed in her direction.
Wait, just a second, Cynthia.
Rochelle snaps her cell phone shut and eyes the passengers, who have all looked away except for Jonathan. She takes in his appearance.
So, you got a Bible and you think you can judge me?
Jonathan jerks from his daze, confused.
What are you talking about?
I know your type. You look through that book and try to find as many unsavories as you can just to cast those eyes at people like me, all to make up for something you can't face.
That's not me at all.
Sure it is. You go to church every Sunday to see who's out and who's in. For now, you pray for yourself but forget all those sluts and disease Jesus helped. You vote Bush to colonize the world with Christianity, whatever that means these days.
I didn't vote for it.
Down, boy. Don't lie to me and ruin the chance for those pearly gates.
The train stops and lets a few more passengers on. The gray-eyed man boards and sits across from Rochelle. First Avenue, next stop. Jonathan stands up and grabs a pole.
Listen, there are a lot of us not like that.
The gray-eyed man starts crying. He rips his playing cards apart, one by one.
Fuck off! Just don't stare at me in the subway. I don't care what you believe.
The gray-eyed man's crying grows louder, and he starts twitching. The pile of cards on the floor grows. Rochelle's cell phone rings. A frothy pop song plays.
Yeah, I'm fine. This guy just wouldn't take his eyes off of me. One of those Christian perverts. This other creep is having a breakdown. Only New York. Next time we shop, remind me that taxi money is necessary.
Cards falling to the ground. The gray-eyed man pulls out a gun. Eyes wild, he swings it everywhere before he twitches, causing the gun to settle in Rochelle's direction. He nervously moves his face and continues to look around. Rochelle screams with other passengers as Jonathan places himself between the gray-eyed man and Rochelle.
You don't want to do this.
You don't even know me. Get the hell out of my way.
The gray-eyed man's eyes fix onto Jonathan's. The gun shakes. So does Rochelle. Jonathan continues to stand between the two. This is the First Avenue station. Jonathan puts his right hand out cautiously.
Is there anything worth calling?
The gun fires. Interior, First Avenue station. Same. The subway door opens. Cards fly past Jonathan and the gray-eyed man. They are still standing. Jonathan opens his fist, and the bullet drops to the floor. Jonathan stares at his open palm. The gray-eyed man drops his gun in shock as more tears stream down his face. 3 passengers subdue him. Heads turn to Jonathan. Rochelle, mouth open, cannot take her eyes off him. The door closes. all.
You kind of